Okay, so the second topic here I'm going to discuss about uh, the food preservation from bacterial decay. Okay, so just before this, I discussed about the harmful effects of bacteria. So it causes spoilage of food. Now, how can they prevent that? How can you store your food, prevent your food? So food preservation. How can you preserve your food from bacteria, from bacterial infection or bacterial decay? Okay, so there are methods, okay, such that we can preserve our food from bacterial decay. So you can see the first one here, low temperature treatment. Okay, so when you keep your foods in the refrigerator or the freezer and all, the growth of the bacteria, it stops there. No, it remains, the food does not spoil for a longer period of time. Why? Because in cold or low temperature, the bacteria, they cannot multiply faster, at faster rate. They, most of the time, they do not die, but only the growth, it stops there. Okay, so sometimes in some cases around minus at low temperature, very very low temperature, minus 10 degrees Celsius to 18 degrees Celsius, some cells, bacterial cells, they may get destroyed, but the endospores, they remain unaffected. So you know what are endospores, no? We have studied in this chapter. Yes. So then this is the first method. Okay, how can you prevent food from bacterial decay? Next one is dehydration. So dehydration. So the meaning of dehydration is removing the content of water from the food. Okay, so this can be done by drying the foods, uh, vegetables, even the fruits also in sunlight or in ovens and all. So we can dehydrate. We can remove the water content from it. You all know the water content because this one, uh, the bacterial growth, it needs more than 5% of water content in the medium where it needs to grow. So for that purpose, so that the bacteria, they do not grow, we can remove the water from that medium. So that is how we can preserve the foods for a longer period of time. Okay, then another one is, second one is preservation. So you can preserve your food by adding preservatives. Okay, and we have seen pickles, you have seen jellies, jams and all. How are they preserved? So they are kept for a longer period of time. They are canned, and kept. How? So that is done by adding sugar and salt. Okay, so natural preservatives. Okay, we can add sugar and salt, and also other preservatives, chemical preservatives like ascorbic acid, benzoic acid and propionic acid. Okay, so these sugar, salt and these preservatives, what do? They reduces the water content. Okay, it reduces, or it makes, reduces less than 5%, such that the bacteria, they cannot multiply or they cannot grow. Always remember that bacteria, in order to grow, okay, they need more than 5% of water content in that media. Okay, so that is how we can preserve food. Another one is, the fourth one is by heat treatment or pasteurization, we can call it here. Okay, the substances, the food can be heated at very very high temperature. So usually milk is preserved this way. Okay, and then after that we can seal it or can it. Okay, so milk, usually it is heated at, okay, in order to, in your at a high temperature, 62 degrees Celsius, for at least for 30 minutes. We need to boil it properly. So when you bring milk at your home also, you need to boil it properly such that the bacteria completely, they are killed. Okay, that is known as heat treatment or pasteurization. Okay, so then after that, when this bacteria, they are heated, okay, at very very high temperature like 62 degrees Celsius, they may get the bacteria, they get killed. not only in milk and all, the bacteria that causes tuberculosis, typhoids, no, they are also killed by this treatment, heat treatment. Okay. And then another one is, last one is canning. Then after steamed, any foods that are steamed at very high temperature under pressure, okay, that is 120 to 126 degrees Celsius under pressure, and then it is packed, then it is sealed in a sterilized tin, such that it can last for longer period of time. So these are the different methods such that we can preserve our food from different bacterial decays or bacterial infections in the food. Okay, such that the food does not get spoiled. Okay, so these are the methods how we can prevent food from bacterial decay. Okay, so and also you can check the growth of bacteria in any item. So we can control these are the methods we can control the bacterial growth or multiplication of the bacteria in the food. Okay, so hope you have understood. Okay, so next topic we'll be doing about bio weapons. Okay, so this term I think so you're hearing about it, no? So yes, next class we are going to do it. Okay, so thank you so much.